Shonda Rhimes is a very successful television producer, having produced some of the television's most popular shows, these including How to Get Away with Murder, Grey's Anatomy, and Scandal. Rhimes was educated at the University of Southern California, Marian Catholic High School, and Dartmouth College. She has her own television production company named Shondaland. She has been active in the business since 1995. Olivia Pope, played by Kerry Washington, is a 35-year-old woman. She owns and runs her own crisis management company, earning her a high social status in the political world. Olivia also works alongside the President of the United States, whom she is having an on-and-off affair with. She is well respected by her associates, but her downfalls include alcoholism, deceptive behavior, and being a mistress to the President. Mellie Grant, played by Bellamy Young, is a 49-year-old woman. She is known as the First Lady of the United States as well as Virginia Junior U.S. Senator. Mellie attended law school but put her law career on hold and instead became a housewife, caring for her 3 kids. She is perceived as a perfect wife and mother by the public eye, but her downfalls include alcoholism, adultery, manipulative tendencies, and not seizing the adultery committed by her husband. Marlene King is a television producer who is highly known as a showrunner of ABC's teen drama Pretty Little Liars. She has displayed her talent through occupations such as executive producer, writer, director, and showrunner. King graduated with a major in broadcasting at the Pepperdine University. She has been in the business since 1995. Spencer Hastings, played by Troian Belisario, is a 23-year-old woman. She is a highly intelligent high school graduate bound for a very successful career. Spencer is known as a leader of the pack, coming up with solutions for the problems that the liars face. She is often respected yet intimidated by those around her. Her downfalls include prescription drug addiction, being placed in a psych ward after having a breakdown, and stealing boyfriends from her sister. Hannah Marin, played by Ashley Benson, is a 23-year-old woman. She is a high school graduate who moved to Europe to pursue her dream, becoming a fashion designer. Hannah is known as the more vulnerable and ditzy of the pack, causing a bit more trouble than the liar started with. She is often the confidant for the people around her, as she has a strong instinct. Her downfalls include being gullible to those around her, being outspoken in the wrong situations, and bulimia. Josh Schwartz is a television producer, producing shows including Chuck, The OC, and Gossip Girl. Schwartz was educated at Wheeler School and after graduating studied at the University of Southern California, attending a film school in 1995. He has been active in the business since 1997. Serena Vander Woodson, played by Blake Lively, is a 24-year-old woman. She is a college student at Columbia as well as a socialite and philanthropist, making her well known and respected in New York. Serena is known as a boy-crazy girl who relies on her looks rather than her smarts to get what she wants. She's a good sister but somewhat untrustworthy to those around her. Her downfalls include drug addiction, relying on privilege rather than her own work, and choosing boys over her friends and family. Blair Waldorf, played by Leighton Meester, is a 24-year-old woman. She is a college student at NYU as well as a fashion designer. Blair is a very smart and driven woman who is extremely family-oriented. She often appears cold-hearted, but in reality cares more than she puts on. Her downfalls include manipulative tendencies, on and off relationship with her eventual husband, and using people on occasion. Gabe Sachs is a television producer, having produced shows including The Night Shift, Freaks and Geeks, and 90210. He is also noted for producing the film adaptation of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. Sachs was educated at the University of Southern California and the USC School of Cinematic Arts. He has been active in the business since 1997. Annie Wilson, played by Sinead Grimes, is a 21-year-old woman. She graduated from California University and became a best-selling author. Annie is known as a smart and ambitious girl who is good to her friends and her adopted brother. She has no problem standing up for herself or the one she loves. Her downfalls include killing a man in a hit and run, letting boys distract her from friends and family, and becoming an escort for money. Naomi Clark, played by Annalyn McCord, is a 20-year-old woman. She's a California University graduate who became an event planner, creating her own company. Naomi is known as a rich girl who uses her looks to get what she wants. She is often at odds with her friends and family members, also intimidating those around her because of her high social status. Her downfalls include falsely accusing a man of sexual assault, not having much book smarts, and appearing to be cold-hearted to cover up her feelings.
Overall, women on television have come far since shows like I Love Lucy, women and men seeming to have picked up on these social progressions. Although, there are differences in how women on television are portrayed by female and male television producers. In the shows produced by men, the female characters have had numerous romances over the course of short periods of time, giving the impression that the women have to be with men all the time and depend on them. Also, all the female characters are malicious and catty toward the other female characters, showing that girls can't get along with each other. In the shows produced by women, the female characters were portrayed with far more ideal characteristics including hardworking, driven, and independent. Also, most, if not all, of the female characters are shown to have multiple stable friendships with the other females in the show, this being contradictory to the previously stated portrayal of how they were shown by male producers. Through gender schema theory, the characters created by these famous producers teaches its teen viewers that girls should act in the manner that is portrayed. The characteristics of the women in the shows influence the behavior of its audience by allowing them to think that they are inferior to men and they do not possess the same capabilities. In actuality, women and men should be able to achieve and strive for the same level of success.